Favorite people on the planet. Matapuzzo, take me inside this story. So we know Jim Comey get memos. You know, have the first account I've seen of a memo that Andy McCabe took because he was concerned that there was a Russia connection, and the president revealed it in his own interviews days later.
Yeah, memos for everyone. It was a crazy time last May, right? The president had just fired Jim Comey, and for 24 hours we got a steady diet of, here, everybody look at this Rod Rosenstein memo. That's why we fired him. It was because he was unfair to Hillary Clinton and because he didn't follow DOJ rules about talking publicly about ongoing investigations. That's why we fired him. And then, of course, he does the Lester Holt interview. The president does the Lester Holt interview and says, Russia is on my mind. He goes into the Oval Office and tells the Russians, Comey's a nut job. I face great pressure because of Russia, and that's been taken off. And then Rod Rosenstein says in a room full of Justice Department officials and Andrew McCabe, yeah, weirdly, at the beginning, the president wanted me to mention Russia. So you can see why, to McCabe, as he's trying to figure out what the heck is going on, he's thinking, well, geez, it sounds a lot like the president might not have actually fired Jim Comey because of the Clinton investigation. And you take that memo because you're trying to get to the bottom of why. And that is still a question they're trying to figure out. Why did the president actually fire Jim Comey?
And that is at the center, Matapuzzo, of the investigation into whether or not the president obstructed justice. I want to read a couple more polls from your piece. I'd love to read the whole thing, but you know we've only got an hour. So you write
Don't do it to your readers.
No, we'll subscribe to the Times, and everyone should read it themselves. So McCabe's memo, one of several that he wrote, highlights the conflicting roles that Rosenstein plays in the case. He supervises the special counsel investigation and has told colleagues that protecting it is among his highest priorities. But many current and former law enforcement officials are suspicious of some of his other actions, including allowing some of Mr. Trump's congressional allies to view crucial documents from the investigation. I don't think we talk enough, because everything has become so relative, about how Rosenstein is almost a bad good guy or a good bad guy, depending on how you look at it. He's protected, I think, from Democrats and Republicans in terms of all the skirmishes that are around this investigation, because he's viewed as protecting Mueller. But he's actually ceded a lot of ground to the nuttiest guys in the House Freedom Caucus who are doing the president's bidding on the Russia probe.
Yeah, Matt Miller, former Justice Department official who I believe he was on your show, has said he's got concerns, and he wrote an op-ed in the Post about this. He's got concerns. Rod's a principled guy. He's trying to protect Mueller, but if you compromise the Justice Department's core values and you